Welcome way out here with the Eddies. I told you all whenever I got ready to clean all this brass off of them tanks, I'd kind of show you all. And so here I am trying to, I got that bucket of brass and stuff that I said I'd clean. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. That nerve fell off her. But these here's got a pipe or something that's going down in here that you'd have to try to knock that whole thing out of there. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut this nut in half on two places and take that off of there. Let me get my safety glasses, sorry about that. That's what I say to vise, and the grinder comes in real handy. After I get that cut, I usually take a screwdriver in here and just kind of pop it apart. And just take a hammer and tap that other one off. Just don't grab it up by hand because it is hot right now. I got my gloves over there. I can go get my gloves. But a lot of times on this brass and stuff, if I can't, if it's going to be hard to get out of there, I'll take a little grinder and just cut the brass in two. And sometimes it's quicker that way, especially with the little grinder. That's that aluminum I got. Let me put that aluminum deal. There's another one of them deals. So we'll go ahead and clean it right there. I try to figure out the easiest way to do it for I don't have to spend as much time on it. And that's working out pretty good. There's another one, but I gotta take the deal off of it right quick before I try to do that one. Some of them are pretty tight too. Don't want to break loose. I didn't bring a pipe wrench around here right now. I didn't bring my crescent wrench neither. See if I can't get back here and break it loose. There we go. Usually if you get a couple turns on it, then it'll loosen off. That's a pretty good piece of little brass right there. I don't know what it'll weigh out, but I'll let y'all know. I ain't got no kind of weight out here right now. say I'll take a screwdriver after I cut it and stick it in here, and I usually pop it right off. No, I didn't cut that one all the way through. Should break off there. I'll take a hammer and tap that one off. Come off like I thought it would. Turn loose that time. So you can see that's some heavy brass. One more right here, just like it. There was 5 of them, so just about everything I got's gonna be the same. Maybe this won't be so hard to break loose this time, like that other one was. It's gonna move a little bit easier. But I need to spend a lot of time out here just cleaning all the brass and copper I do have. But I usually just do it if I've got any spare time and stuff. Try to get it there. By the way, after I got through talking to y'all about them tanks, I told you they were weighing out about, I figured 20 pounds a piece that all this stuff come off of. I was wrong. I put them on scales and they weigh 29 pounds and 8 ounces. So that's a pretty good deal there on that. Okay, this is a hose here. I'm just gonna cut it right here, and I should be able to pull them out of there, because that's a lot of brass in cut this rope in the see if I can't spread them apart now. So it may not be cut all the way through. I thought it was. This one here is one to be contrary. Give me my screwdriver on that one. I feel like they're giving away there. It may pull out there now. There it comes. See, it's got brass that's stuck up inside that hose, and then the other ones are there. That's the outside of it, so that's a heavy little piece of brass right there. Let's see what this one does. Maybe I got it cut a little bit better. Maybe it'll come right on off there. I said it might. That piece did. There it is. And then that'll pull right on out of that flat rubber. So you get quite a bit of okay, this here's got some brass right here. I'll take this hose off of here. Bring my knife over there. A lot of times I would cut them rubber hoses and they'll pull on off pretty easy, but sometimes you gotta wrestle with them. That's why I say the grinder comes in handy on a lot of things. And I might try to break that loose where I can even get the brass off there. And I'm sure that's going to be aluminum. I mean, yeah, that's aluminum piece. So it's not even going to come out there too good. I said I can cut it out there. It's not going to cut out that way. I may put that thing in that vise and maybe it will break it loose. I don't know. I didn't bring all my tools around here to work on all this right now. It's gonna turn. I got to turn a little bit there. That's all going to be aluminum there. See, right there goes right in there in that piece. Now I'll try to break this thing loose. That'll all be brass there. Whoa, went the wrong place. That's all brass. Still got brass fitting there. I don't know if I can get that out of there. I may have to get my pipe wrench out of that trip. I'm gonna take it, cut it off even maybe. Here it went. It's still there. I'm not too sure about it. Really need some of them. I'll have to get me some of them deals to take them rings off with and go ahead and clean that. Short iron, aluminum. With these round deals, it was bolted to the top of them things. Them aluminum tanks with them on there, I know they'd go over 30 pounds with these pieces right here that was on them. And I know they'll bring over 30. Because them solid pieces of aluminum there. Probably a good valve, but I'm gonna break it loose right here and throw it in for brass right now. I don't need it. I'll say that and then I'll tear it down and I'll be wondering what I do with that. And then there's even got a brass nut on them. The handle's not brass, but the rest of it is. Let's see. It does take time to sit here and clean stuff, but I guarantee you, your brass is well worth cleaning. Screws out or just pulls out. Major screw out, I'm not sure. Here's all these other pieces in here. And I know these was all clean brass, the ones I took off earlier. And that's all brass. It's got that ring in there.